Hi, I'm Barb. Welcome to my craft studio. Today I'm here to do a Totally-Tiffany blogging troupe video. Tiffany recently sent the members of the blogging troupe that said they would be interested in doing a review, a presentation on the hands-free embossing station. One of these for free, and we're supposed to give you our thoughts and give it a little review. First, I thought I would just do an unboxing, and then I would stop the video and then set it up and test it out. It's very well wrapped and bubble wrap here. Pull it out. It says on the box, features a project paddle with removable clip, a storage pocket, built-in drying rack, sizing ring for smaller tools, and a compact all-in-one station. So here's the station. You put your embossing heat tool here, and the cord can go back through here. When it's not in use, you can wrap your cord around here to keep it out of the way. There's a little cubby here, slot to put like your what do they call those things? Those embossing powder packets can go there. I don't think mine's going to fit because I have a bottle instead of the little it's like a little don't know what to call it, little pocket, like it almost looks like a bean bag, but it's filled with the embossing powder. It goes in there. I'd like to have one of those. Maybe I'll look for one at the expo because I have not found one in any of my local stores. And then it's got a slot here to keep the handle in when you're not using it. And on the back it has slots to put like your cards. You could line them up there if you're doing a mass project or afterwards to dry. So there's that. And then it comes with this little bag in here. Let's see if I can get this stuff out of here. It's pretty tight. There's the paddle that you put your project on, and it comes with a really big metal clip that you can hold your project on, so you can hold it underneath your heat tool. And it also comes with a ring so that it fits different size heat tools. You just place that up here to make that hole a little smaller, so if yours has a smaller nozzle, it won't fall through all the way. Anyways, I'm going to stop the video now and set it up and try it out. And back, I have it all set up. I did need to use the ring because mine falls way down to there. There's not a whole lot of space in between there. So I have the Doris heat tool, so I decided to put the ring in and go there. This is the type of embossing powder that I have, and it obviously isn't going to fit in that little cubby. This is the only type I could find at my local stores. There are 8 slots back here. I loaded them up. I'm probably not going to do them all, but I just wanted to show what it looks like when they're loaded up. You can take that and clip it right on there when you're ready. I picked out a leaf stamp. I decided to do one of my woodblock ones. I have some Versamark Champagne Dazzle, and I have some ruby red embossing powder. So I'm going to, now I've never been real sure about how to use this. I think you dust your paper first, so I'm just going to do that. I haven't embossed a lot. I'm hoping that maybe with this stand it'll be easier for me and I'll use it more. Make sure we have that stamped up good. And I'm just going to put it on there. There's my leaf. I'll move this over to here. How well you can see that that's kind of out of camera range. We'll just shake off the excess. What's nice is you can kind of set this over here to rest while you take care of your excess embossing powder so that you can save that for another project. I always felt like when I did this type of project that I didn't have enough hands. So this gives you an extra set of hands. It's nice because your hand doesn't get all warm. I probably should have warmed it up a little bit, but I can see it melting. Until I haven't used it enough, I don't even know where the on-off switch is. And then there's the embossing that I did. That doesn't do justice on camera because it has some glittery effect to it, and the camera really just does not pick it up. But anyways, that's kind of how you use it. And then if you had multiple projects, you could just put this one back here and pull out your next one to do. It would be really good if you're doing a lot of Christmas cards. Sometimes I have a few times done my sentiment and embossed it, and it was cumbersome because I had to find a place to lay them all out to dry. So I think I might try that on one of my cards this year. I usually do multiple cards, but I do more than one of each card. I do several of the same cards, so I might try to use that this year for some Christmas cards, which I'm way behind. I usually do a few Christmas cards a month, and I haven't even started. But anyways, I like it, and I think it'll be very useful. I do wish the back compartment had been made just a little bigger so that would fit in there. But like I said, I kind of want the little packet one. It's what I wanted to begin with, and I just couldn't find it, so I made do with this. But I can just sit it there when it's not in use. I guess it's not a real big deal, but it did the same now. I do have a heat stand that my father-in-law made me, but I never liked how this sat in it. I don't know if I can reach it real quick. I will be right back. I'm going to grab it. I meant to bring that down. He made me this stand, which worked, but it just didn't fall in deep enough. I mean, it was there, but it was precarious, and if I tried moving it with this on there, it would fall out, whereas this one I don't think would do that even with this in there, because it falls down just enough that I really don't think it would fall out. Because I usually keep it up on my calyx unit right back here when I'm not using it. But I do think I like that. I love the little paddle so that you can kind of keep your hands from getting right underneath that heat. I could probably even use that for some other projects. But anyways, I really like it. I will link Tiffany's video on using it to this one, and I will also put it in the description box so that you can check those videos out, and I'll also put a link to the product page on the Totally-Tiffany website where you can buy the embossing station. It's a really cool tool, and I think it would really be nice for somebody who does a lot of heat embossing. I'm hoping maybe now that I have this, I will do more. I've always liked how it looks. It just never seemed to flow easy for me, I guess. And I think with the extra projects back here and the little clipboard, I think doing multiple projects, it will flow easier. So thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time.
Back on because I wanted to show you. I think when I store it, I'm going to take it off the ring like this, so then I know it won't topple over when I'm moving it. And the little ring fits right back in the cubby so that I don't lose it. And I also have a snow marker that you can write with and emboss. Well, it's not really embossing, but you use heat and then it puffs up and looks like snow. So I'm going to put that in here as well. Right now it's hitting the ring. It does fit in there because I had it in there before. And then I have this embossing pen. And I know I have another embossing marker and I just need to find what I did with it. Is this it? The Recollections Resist pen. I think that's a watercolor resist, but that is the one I was thinking of. But it really isn't a heat one. So I'm going to stick that right there too, so that all of my heat embossing pens and markers, things that need the heat to activate them, will be right there with my heat gun. So that cubby's going to come in handy, and then I'll just set my other one right there so that it doesn't. And one thing, it should be okay, not too bad, because it's got that paddle there, so when I move it, it can't fall out that way, and if I'm playing it this way, it shouldn't fall forward. So, and I have the cord all wrapped around, so that's a nice little feature. I just wanted to add that on, of how nice it is to be able to store all those things right with the station when you're not using it. So thanks for joining me. Catch you next time.